Hello, Starseed, and welcome to this moment designed to help you unlock your Starseed potential. This second guided meditation is an opportunity to reconnect with a special gift that has either been lost or hidden for a reason. Maybe it made you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you misused it. Maybe you traded it in. Or maybe you just forgot about it. Still, this gift is part of your story. And in this past life exploration, you can add a new dimension to who you are as each shift in consciousness resonates across all times and spaces. Rest assured that you are completely safe and that your innate, irrevocable starseed self will only release information that you can handle. However, if at any point it gets too intense for you and you need to dissociate, you can rise up to a higher vantage point to become the observer of the event, as this is the past life most relevant in regards to your star seed potential. Trust all of your first impressions and remember to leave your reasoning, analytical mind aside. Before we begin, to make the best of this experience, let go of expectations and find a quiet place. Adjust the lighting and temperature. Turn off your phone's notifications and do what you need to do to be undisturbed and comfortable. Remove any restrictive clothing. Choose a position where your spine is aligned and your arms preferably uncrossed. If you are afraid to fall asleep, try sitting instead of lying down. So, are you ready? Yes? And comfortable? Yes? Nice. Let's start with breathing. On the inhale, breathe in the universe like ocean waves coming onto the shore, lingering and changing direction on the exhale. The change between breaths is gentle and slow. And just like a drop of water moves with each wave, you flow with the universe. In and out. Up and down. You come, you go. In a moment, I will be counting from 10 to 1. With every number, you will flow deeper into yourself and into the universe. When I reach 1, you will be in the center, floating in an ocean of endless love. 10. With each breath, a bit further and deeper into yourself and the universe. 9. Floating in and out. 8. Letting go of resistance. 7. Flowing back and forth. 6. Feeling lighter with each movement. 5. Letting go of weight and form. 4. Surrendering more with each wave of breath. 3. Letting go of tension. 2. Transcending gravity. 1. Suspended in an ocean of love. Immersed in divine grace. Carried by faith and infinite strength. So imagine you are now at a point in time and space where the end is the beginning, where past and future meet, where the sky is the limit. Where you are inside and you somehow find yourself in what resembles a long, straight, wide corridor, as wide as the double door at the end. There are are no windows. This one door at the end is the only way out. But there is no rush, rather all the patience in the world. This door at the end of the corridor somehow feels different. It radiates magnetically. You may sense its draw tugging at your energy. Pulling you to move. If you don't feel yourself already gliding along the hallway, you may notice that you're beginning to advance. Moving forward towards the door, slowly, more and more. Eyes on the door, coming closer and closer. Yet, the closer you come, the blurrier the door appears to be, as if you were moving away in a backwards fashion, although you can sense yourself moving forward. Still, your eyes signal the opposite perception. The closer you come, the more the door panels become blurry and out of focus. The closer you come, the fuzzier the white door becomes, until it turns altogether into bright white light. And even though you are blinded by the light, you notice a gentle draft, a fresh breeze of crisp, pure air, like a hint that the door has been cracked open for the walls to unfold, transforming the corridor into a walkway, while the light at its end separates like a curtain, opening up to an endless blue. At the horizon, a fine line where the perfect blue meets the perfect white. A white that stretches like a foggy carpet from the horizon to your feet on the edge of the walkway. Absorb this view of elating peace and absolute stillness, so calm so quiet, so immaculate, so perfect, so perfect a place to retreat, rest, and recharge. Slowing down, unwinding, looking down at the wide fog at your feet, as if it was a blank white canvas, waiting for you to come back and take your place to create, to express, to fulfill like you could, like you should, and just like you would. You may perceive this fall as an open invitation or as an obligation. When I ask you in an instant to get ready and take a step forward onto the fog, before I do, you can finish these sentences for me. Trust the first word that comes to mind when I snap my fingers. Sensing this white carpet of fog right in front of me makes me feel sort of this idea of stepping out into the fog, even in my imagination, makes me feel really. The closer I feel, the moment comes that I step onto the fog, the more I feel. And just to summarize, overall, this fog at my feet makes me feel so. In a moment, we will amplify this feeling. I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and every number I count is going to amplify this feeling. You're going to feel it getting even stronger now. Number 1, the feeling is getting even more intense. Number 2, it's boiling up within you. 3, 4, 5, getting even more intense. And 6 and 7, that's right, you can feel it dwelling up within you. 8, 9, it is washing over you like a dam that is breaking open. And on number 10, quickly give me one word that best describes that feeling. Good. Now, I will count from 5 to 1. When I get to 1, that feeling will take you to that time and place where you have a very special and unique gift. Trust your first impressions. I'm counting from 5 to 1 now. Number 5, you're traveling back through time and space. 4, time and space collapse at light speed. 3, you are back in that past relevant life. 2, you're becoming who you were back then. 1, you're becoming that being that you were back then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be there now. Is it day or is it night? Are you alone here or with others? Imagine as if you can move into the sea. See if you can wrap your arms around your body. Are you male or are you female? Take a moment to get a sense of your body and its forms. Do you get a feeling that you compare to others around here, or that you are different? When I snap my fingers, more of what you need to know will come to you now. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you want to move closer or further away to better observe what is going on here, allowing the impressions to unfold. As you look around and you see the scene, you may report it to yourself as if describing it to someone else. When I count from 1, 2, 3, you might find that you move into the scene more. You might find that things become more clear, and you may even find that which is relevant about this scene comes to you now. On 1, on 2, getting a better understanding, and on number 3, things become clear. Staying very conscious, you simply know more of what is happening here and why. And as I count from 1, 2, 3, you'll trust your deep inner mind to move you forward or backward to better understand this situation. If you need to know the origin, you simply move back. If you need to know the outcome of the scene, you are going to move ahead, trusting your mind to guide you now. 1, 2, and 3, the scene may shift. Take your time as I'm silent. Give yourself a report. What's happening now? When I snap my fingers yet again, you will be moving forward, if you haven't already, to the very last days and moments of that life. You will only feel as much as you want to feel. At any point, you can rise up to a higher vantage point and be the observer, trusting your inner guidance to move you forward now, moving forward to the last days of your life, and eventually into the scene where you are leaving your body, the very end of this lifetime, and before the body ceases to function in the way that it was while it was alive. I count from 1 to 3, you will be moving ahead into these last days or last moments. 1, 2, 3. The scene may change if you are not already there. Observe. Are you inside or outside? Is it day or night? In these last days, do you find yourself alone or with others? Notice some of your last thoughts. What are your last thoughts or beliefs that you have in your mind before you end up leaving your body? Notice your last thoughts. 1, 2, 3. As you get a deeper sense of what is happening, we will be moving forward now in time on 1, 2, 3, moving forward now, moving forward in time. If you haven't already, you notice a sense of movement while you are looking back and maybe down. You may start to sense that you are separating from your body, either gliding up and out, or maybe feeling as if suddenly ejected out and up, starting to float, feeling light and lighter. And you trust your first impressions as you get a sense of what happens next. You may notice light or many lights. You may find yourself with guides or a sense of higher guidance moving you onwards, and you are being taken to a place in time and space where you retreat and reflect over past choices and experiences, a place where you were able to connect with yourself and with who you were back then more clearly. Take yourself to that place, a place where you may find other beings equally or higher developed than you, to support you in reviewing this past life. As you look over the events of this past life, ask the questions and receive an answer. What was the major theme of that life? What did you conclude back then about yourself? What negative feelings arise from these beliefs? Now, as you are aware about the themes, the beliefs, and the emotions of this past life, it is time to move forward to your present life from this higher vantage point and see how the events, beliefs, and emotions are playing out in your present life. Take a moment to compare your past life and your present life. See if and how conclusions made back then are affecting you today as I am silent. this place of higher realizations to bring this to some sort of resolution, imagine that you separate the gift from who you were back then, and you put your awareness in the gift, as if you could look with the eyes of the gift at who you were back then. You see yourself from the perspective of the gift. So how does the gift perceive who you were back then? What do you feel the gift wants to hear from you? What else does it need? What more does it need? Is there anything else it needs? Good. Now imagine switching roles. And now you are the one looking at the gift. Is there anything you want to do with the gift? If you and the gift, if you two could have a conversation, what would you say to the gift about the past and the future? Imagine having a dialogue. I'll give you a moment to talk back and forth between the two of you. Is there anything else you feel like saying or doing? Now is the moment. Good. Now you can look ahead and see how this awareness can play out in future experiences and choices. Take a moment to envision your future self with this new shift of consciousness. Good. Now before we come back to the here and now, you may want to express your gratitude to everyone who participated in this higher learning. And if there's anything else you feel you need to add, please do so now. Wonderful. We will start to return now through the mists of space and time. You will remember everything in and about this experience, and you can return to it from anywhere and anytime you wish. Coming back now with a clearer understanding, more acceptance and appreciation, continuously more in tune with creation and its infinite probabilities and possibilities. So when you're ready, slowly start coming back to the here and now, coming back now, coming back into your body more and more. Start to wiggle a finger or toe, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, stretch and move and smile, feeling better, maybe even better than in a long, long time, about yourself, your life, and everyone in it. Thank you, beautiful soul, for joining me in this world to express so much love and gratitude. Until next time.